Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWCrendor and welcome back to another episode of Pointless Top 10, a show where we make top 10 lists out of pointless things. Why am I flying by this pointless statue in Booty Bay? Because inside pointless things are treasure. Let's begin. 10! Number 10 is the outhouse in Mount Hyjal, which is used to start the quest where you investigate a bunch of Twilight Hammer cultist members and the ogres aren't getting along with the non-ogres, and then you have to dress up as an ogre. A whole bunch of stuff happens. The problem is this outhouse is just very plain. It's a plain outhouse. You know, it has a, decent quest attached to it. Nothing crazy. I mean, unless you're a big fan of ogres, which some people are, so somebody's probably already like, this is one of my favorite quests in the game. How could you put it at number 10? I did. So it's number 10. 9! Number 9 are these 3 outhouses in the Netherstorm, and they're used for the quest Capturing the Phylactery. Recover Nabarius's Phylactery, and it's in a suspicious outhouse. Wait. Am I saying... I'm definitely not saying that correctly. Hey look, it's Millhouse Manastorm, or probably his cousin, Thrillhouse. Hold on, Phylactery. Oh, it's phylactery, like a factory, a phylactery. Alright. So yeah, I mean, you got 3 outhouses, you got Thrillhouse Manastorm, and look at this, a bunch of ghost cows. So I mean, honestly, you mix that all together, and that's well deserving of number 9. Not number 9. We gotta move on. 8! Number 8 is this outhouse in the Western Plaguelands, and at first I was like, whatever, this is just some outhouse in the Western Plaguelands. And then I remembered, I was like, I think there's a quest attached to this, isn't there? So I looked it up. This is an outhouse located at Dawson's Farm, or Dawson's Tears, I guess both of them. Mrs. Dawson locked the body of her husband in this outhouse once it was evident he was going to become one of the undead. The mortal remains of Mrs. Dawson now wander the farm as a wandering skeleton. What? 7! Number 7 is an outhouse in Silver Pine... Number 7 is an outhouse in Silver Pine Forest where... What the shit is going on back there? Is he gonna do it again? You gonna do it again? Oh, he did it again! Okay. God, I don't know. Number 7's an outhouse where bears go to the bathroom. It's an outhouse for bears. 6! Number 6 is the Grizzly Hills outhouse, which, number 1, it's Grizzly Hills. Who doesn't want to be in the Grizzly Hills? And number 2, I think it's one of the most notorious bathroom quests, if you will, in World of Warcraft. You pretty much eat a bunch of seeds, amber seeds to be exact, and then he has you make a laxative out of roots, and then you drink it, and you go in the outhouse, and, this happens. So, that's pretty much the quest. Very interactive quests, if you will. And, I put it at number 6. I don't think there's much more to say. 5! Number 5 is the outhouse in Dalaran, which is surrounded by a bunch of battle pets, since it's in the battle pet area. And, I mean, so far, this outhouse is pretty great. It's got everything. It's got a whole bunch of activity going on outside. There's all the battle pets dancing around. You got the Boomkin, the baby Boomkin doing his dance, which I think is... the ogre dance as well, I believe. I think boomkins and ogres have the same dance. Either way, it's a very high quality outhouse compared to a lot of the other outhouses we've looked at. You look at it's got the textures are great. Got a little patch of grass, got some high quality barrels and stuff, but it looks like there's something inside, and when you take a look, it is a goblin girl. It looks like it's a goblin girl poster or a calendar, something like that. And then when you look at it from, wait, what? All right, back to the dancing boomkin. Back to the dancing boomkin. Number 5. 4. Number 4 is all the outhouses at the old raceway in Shimmering Flats underwater. There's actually a whole bunch of outhouses here. That alone moves it up the list, but Shimmering Flats is one of my favorite zones, and I mean, I have to include it. But there's a snail. He's trying to use the outhouses. It's kind of funny because it's like a snail at the raceway. You get it? Like these snails slow and. And then there's this quest where there's a submerged outhouse with a guy trapped inside and you have to use a crowbar to pry it open. There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on out here. But let's not forget this guy, the fish waiting to use the outhouse, because he's probably the most important person here. He's probably got a 5-second memory span, so he doesn't even know why he's here. But that probably would have made a great reason to put it at number 5. But it's number 4. 3! Number 3 is the outhouse in Plunder Harbor, which might be the most high-quality outhouse we've seen yet, because it's from BFA. And I know there's not a lot of great things from BFA, but this outhouse is probably one of the best things they put out there. And look at this. There's actually a line of people waiting to use the outhouse. I mean, you know, we're getting pretty high quality here out of all the outhouses we've seen. But I mean, what's taking so long? Oh. Well, I think they're going to be waiting for quite some time. Man, imagine you got to be in a video game as an NPC and then your whole purpose was to just be in the line for an outhouse. I would take it. Please, World of Warcraft, if you got to put me in the game that way. That's fine. Just please, I'll take any NPC. Number 2 is this outhouse in the Searing Gorge, and I feel like this is one of the most well-known outhouses in the game, and that's why I put it so high up. Because in my mind, when I remember outhouse quests, and the first thing my brain went to when I thought of outhouses was the outhouse in the Searing Gorge, right? Back in classic WoW. This is Lockheed, and he's trapped inside, and he's like, hello? When you get to click on the outhouse or whatever, and then you got to go find the key and you help him get out. But it's, you know, it's back in like 2004, so like he doesn't even get out of the outhouse or anything. It's just he's locked. His name's Lockheed, so it's Lockheed, locked in. Oh my god, I just figured it out. It took me 15 years, but I finally got it. Actually, I guess longer than that, 17 years. Oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Making an outhouse list. That's what I'm doing. This is number 2. 1. And number 1 is the outhouse in the garrison. I bet you didn't see that coming, or maybe you did, but I definitely didn't think I was going to put the garrison outhouses in number 1. And you might be like, why is that? I mean, well, first off, the Alliance garrison, it's got a whole bunch of food around it. It's in a nice location. There's like flowers and trees, and it's got a guard. So, you know, if you get locked in, somebody can get you out. Over at the Horde location, it's not as great. There's just a bunch of orcs sitting around. I don't know if they'll get you out if you get locked in or not, but maybe they will. But either way, the best part is you can actually sit inside, and you get an achievement for doing it. If you sit inside the Horde one, you can see the snow falling outside, and if you sit inside the Alliance one, you can see the purple sky outside of the Shadow Moon Valley. It's actually really cool, and it's probably the most unique outhouse experience you're going to get in World of Warcraft, and that's why it's number 1. Okay? Okay. See ya! Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. This is my first Pointless Top 10 in like forever. There's a whole bunch of other Pointless Top 10s if you want to check them out. There's a playlist down in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is where I used to play music, but I can't anymore because of copyright. It's very fun. It's a great time. So I just use it to shamelessly promote everything I got. Check it all out, and I'll see you next time. See ya!